Gather Ye Rosebuds with Divyadeep Chaturvedi.
So I was in a relationship not too long ago, and my partner brought up this concept that was completely alien to me. It was the concept of love languages. At the time, I just pretended to know what she was talking about since I didn't want to come across as a fool. But as it turns out, not seeking clarity about things when I really should have might have been my biggest mistake in the relationship. I even called up my close friends to ask them if they understood what is meant by love languages, but no one really seemed to have a clear answer. But because I'm a bit of a nerd, I decided to do my own research, and I found out about it. So this gentleman called Gary Chapman wrote a book in 1992 called The 5 Love Languages: How to Express Heartfelt Commitment to Your Mate. In this book, he propounded the term love languages to describe the 5 ways in which you can express and experience love. These 5 love languages, according to him, are words of affirmation, that is, expressing or affirming your love regularly; acts of service, doing things to make the other person's life better or easier without saying anything; gifts. It doesn't mean that it has to be an expensive gift, but it must be something that is considered important by the other person or valued by the other person. It could even be that cheap but rare plant that your partner may have been looking for months, and since it comes from you, it gains even greater value. Quality time. Now, for many people, investing time is itself a way of showing love or commitment in a relationship. Physical touch. That is, making someone feel safe in your presence by physical touch. It could be holding of hands, a kiss, a warm hug, or an arm around the waist. But as I recently went through Chapman's book, I felt that there is a 6th and the most important love language which is not on the list. A language which everyone needs to speak in order to sustain a relationship. Even people who know about the love languages often ignore it, and consequently they fail to understand each other's love languages. The result being a failed relationship. I found that Chapman has emphasized in no uncertain terms that without this 6th element, the knowledge of the other 5 love languages is of no consequence. That 6th and the most important love language, as I see it, is clear communication. Now, in the relationship that I just mentioned, the way I see it, my partner and I had 2 love languages in common, and we spoke one love language each that the other person did not. Let me tell you the love languages on which we differed. And I may be wrong here, but in my understanding of things, I wanted more investment from her in terms of time, that is, quality time, whereas she probably wanted me to make her life better or easier without saying much, that is, acts of service. But even if I had known about this idea of love languages at the time, I would still have failed, because I wasn't communicating clearly with her. And for me, her communication was not clear enough either. And so no matter how much I wanted to make her feel loved, especially in this difficult time of the lockdown, I just could not do so in a way that she may have liked me to. So in any relationship, be it your family, relatives, friends, or your partner, the next time you feel that your expectations are not being met, do ask yourself, have you been clear enough in communicating those expectations to your loved ones? Everyone likes to feel loved. If you want the other person to make you feel loved in a certain manner, you need to lay down the expectations loud and clear for the other person. Don't sit back and hope for your loved ones to somehow decipher it. There should not be any codes for the other person to crack. That is where most relationships fail, I guess. So if you want your loved ones to call you to make you feel better, be honest and clear about it. Don't ask them for space when you don't want it. It isn't always easy for the other person to know what you want. Love doesn't need to be so difficult, does it? There is no shame in telling your loved ones that they need to be more expressive of their love, or that you want more time from them, or the next time you are craving for that comforting bear hug, just ask for it. Because that is the only way they will start speaking in your love language. That is all for this episode. If you liked what you hear, please do show your support and share it with your loved ones. And if you like, you can share your thoughts on the episode by writing to me on the email given in the description. See you next time. Stay safe. Seize the day, my friends. Gather your rosebuds.